its time, and you will find that in the end it brings you me, the lonely sailor. And when the sky begins to clear, the sun it melts away my fear. I'll cry a silent weary tear for those that need to love me, and I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for the storm.
And now, stockholders, a message from our treasurer.
Why kid around? The brother.
Oh, the summertime has come. The trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme, all the flowers are perfuming. Will you go, lassie? Go, and we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie?
I will build my lullaby high on clear crystal fountain, and on it I will put all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie?
Full wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie? Go. I will roam the mountain wild, and the dark plains say dreary, and I'll bring back all my friends to the arms of my dearie. Will you go, lassie? So pull wild mountain thyme, all around
'cause the path she walked went back and forth from the gas stove to the kitchen sink. Lots of miles and meals, lots of time to think. She could have been an actress or a singer on stage. She could have written poetry, but she never wrote a page. She just acted like she loved a man, and she sang it along with his song and dance. And her life has been sad poetry, so she's leaving him her diary, and he can read the reasons why she's gone. He was late again with a brand new excuse. He knew just what he'd say. All hell broke loose. He walked in and found her diary. He said, now this'll make good reading. I'll just let her sleep. He read about an actress and a singer on the stage, and then he read the poem written on the final page. He said, I've acted like I've loved a man, and I've sung it along with his song and dance, and my life has been sad poetry, so I'm leaving him my diary, and he can read the reasons why I'm gone. Yes, he can read the reasons why I'm gone.
Mommy,
What's wrong?
can't sleep. It's my cold.
Honey.
Luckily, Vicks Vaporub isn't just for nasal congestion.
Oh, the green rolling hills of West Virginia are the nearest thing to heaven that I know. Though the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here, they'll keep me and never let me go. My daddy said, don't ever be a miner, for a miner's grave is all you'll ever roam. For the hard times everywhere, I can't find a dime to spare. These are the worst times I've ever known. But the green rolling hills of West Virginia are the nearest thing to heaven that I know. For the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here. They'll keep me and never let me go. So I move away into some crowded city, to some northern factory town. You find me there. Oh, I leave the past behind. I'll never change my mind. These troubled times are more than I can bear. But the green rolling hills of West Virginia are the nearest thing to heaven that I know. Oh, the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here. They keep me and never let me go. But someday I'll go back to West Virginia, to the green rolling hills I love so well. Yes, someday I'll go home, and I know I'll right the wrong. These troubled times will follow me no more. Yes, someday I'll go home, and I know I right the wrong. These troubled times will follow me no Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say once gone, you're gone forever, and some say you're gonna come back. Some say you rest in the arms of the Savior who fence in the ways you lack. Some say that they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worried about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say they're going to a place called Glory, and I ain't saying it ain't a fact. But I've heard that I'm on the road to purgatory, and I don't like the sound of that. 'Cause I believe in love and to live a life accordingly. But I choose to let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Think I'll just let the mystery be.
Just Just look at Jacob Burney Jr. Don't you just love the way he walks and crawls? He's the most active kid in my daycare. I used to work.
She's from the Quellu Crewe, and my matters to me to see you smiling. Why don't we blow all your cares away? Yesterday is gone and will be forgotten, and today is where every new day starts. Got to be free as the leaves in autumn. You may be sad, but it will never last. And maybe by the evening we'll be laughing. Just wait and see all the changes there'll be by the time it gets dark. Waiting for a taxi for raking fee. Light up your face, baby, let's get on. I want to see a change in those weary eyes. We'll have some fun, take a boat out one. Why on earth should life be so serious? Just wait and see all the changes there'll be by the time it gets dark. Maybe by the evening we'll be laughing. Just wait and see all the changes there'll be by the time it gets dark. By the time it gets dark. Ooh, by the time it gets dark.
At Consumers Distributing, we've been working hard to make sure that when you want something, we've got it. She's got it. Got it, got it, got it.
I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in
the highlands, gonna make that mountain mine. Now will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my Joe, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet. For all lang syne, we twae played about the braes, fae morning sun till dine. But we've travelled mony's the weary fit since old lang syne, and we twae paddled in the burn, fae morning sun till dine. But the seas between us spread here o'er since old lang syne. For all lang syne, my Joe, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet. For all lang syne.
This is Robert Fisher. A Canadian Forces pilot blasts off aboard the space shuttle, and the largest ever crowd in Israel's history says goodbye to Yitzhak Rabin. Details at 11 on The World Tonight.
familiar strains of the Huron Carol, a hymn with a long history, a hymn whose original form was very nearly lost forever. Laurie Brown first brought us this story 2 Christmases ago. It's about the missionaries who came to this land in the 1600s and the Huron people who they hope to convert.
'Twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds had fled, that mighty King Manitou sent angel was instead. Before the light the stars grew dim, and wandering hunters heard the hymn. Jesus your King is born, Jesus is born, he nations his glory on.
The Canadian Children's Opera Chorus rehearses for their Christmas concert. They are singing the Huron Carol. The Huron Carol is Canada's and perhaps North America's oldest carol. While a lot of our Christmas carols are difficult to trace back, this one isn't. It started here at Ste. Marie among the Hurons in what's now Midland, Ontario. It was written by a Jesuit missionary over 350 years ago to teach the Huron people about the Christmas story. But the words that Father Jean de Brebeuf put to the traditional French melody aren't the words we know. As linguist and historian John Steckley has discovered, the carol was written in Huron for the Huron people. Could you read a little for me in Huron?
Okay.
Listen closely. Steckley is the only living person that can speak Huron. He learned it from dictionaries left by the Jesuits. What does that mean?
Okay, loosely translated, it means be encouraged, you who are human beings. Jesus, he is born. One has fled, the spirit who enslaved you. Don't listen to him because he corrupts the spirit of your mind. Jesus, he is born. It's talking about the devil.
Boy, that's a lot different from 'Twas in the moon of winter time.
Yeah, a lot different, yeah.
Steckley restored the lyrics, and when Bruce Coburn recorded it for his new Christmas album, the song found a singer. Coburn loved the melody, but not the English words.
They were patronizing, I mean, humiliating for me to sing, because I can't sit there and sing Children of the Forest and Mighty Gitchy Manitou and stuff like that. I mean, it just sounds like bad Tennyson. So I had the idea that I wanted to do the tune because I think it's a very beautiful song. And I hoped it was a beautiful song in its original form, which was Huron, of course.
The French Jesuits sent here early in the 17th century found that many Huron were open to the ideas of Christianity. But much of the Christmas story made little sense to a people that lived worlds away from Bethlehem. So the missionaries, some fluent in Huron, brought Jesus to the North American wilderness. The manger became a dugout canoe, the 3 wise men elders. The song mixed Catholicism with Huron beliefs and gave birth to a brand new Christmas story here in this church a long time ago.
We know it was created sometime in the 1630s, 1640s, probably in this spot right here. We name Brebeuf as the writer, but it was probably composed with him, maybe with other people helping him, maybe some Huron. One of the things that the Huron must have felt was really strange, maybe the strangest part about the Christmas story is sheep. Because sheep are an animal, and their word reflects this. Sheep are an animal that gives its pelt, gives its fur to us, but it doesn't die. And I'm sure when the Jesuits told them that part of the story, they'd say, oh, do you want to believe that one? You know, because, come on, animal, you skin the animal and it's still alive. Right, okay, if that's what you have in your country, fine, you know.
There's several little favorite bits I have in the song. One of them is because it refers to the three wise men, the Magi, who it describes as three men of great influence, who come to pay their respects to the newborn baby, and they oil his scalp many times with sunflower seed oil as a sign of respect. And that's a really cool image to me. It's somehow it's just a pretty image, you know.
As the only person who can understand the words, how does that carol make you feel?
It's really good because it enables my imagination to hear what would have been here, you know, here at St. Marie, and to think about all the voices that used to sing the song, and all these Huron voices that would have sung it before, and that touches me. I can see pictures very quickly of that.
But some of the pictures that Carol conjures up aren't very pretty. Only some of the Huron converted to Christianity, and that divided the people. Their powerful enemies, the Iroquois, took advantage of that split and attacked. Father Jean de Brébeuf was tortured and killed, the Huron murdered, their villages destroyed. The few survivors either lived with the Iroquois or left for Quebec with the French. That sad history tinges the Huron song with a sense of tragedy rarely found in a Christmas carol.
The mood of the thing is seemed to me to suggest the ruins of Huron villages, like the smoking ruins of destroyed villages, and the you know, the death of a culture as much as anything else. And I'm sure that wasn't in the mind of Brébeuf when he wrote it, but it just seemed to resonate that way.
Sometimes when I think of the carol, I think that, okay, here they are bringing the message of Christianity, and that message was something that was going to divide them. But it also gave something that gave the survivors strength. Their traditional beliefs mixed with Christian beliefs, and they really were greatly mixed. The form of Catholicism that became Huron Catholicism was something that gave the descendants a great amount of strength for generations. So I see that too, and that's, for me, the way I prefer to see it.
'Twas in the moon of winter time when all the birds had fled.
The Huron original died out with the language, but the English and French versions have kept the song alive. Now, 350 years later, the carol can finally be heard again in Huron. But for all the work it took to bring back the original words, their message is overwhelmed by the history this carol carries on its back. It's a song that says as much about this country as it does about Christmas.
For The National, I'm Lori Brown.
That's our magazine this Christmas night. I hope you had a good one. Thanks for spending it with us. I'm going to be off for a while, and Petrie will be here for the rest of the week. I'll see you in the new year. Please stay with us. Jeffrey Kaufman will be back in a moment.